There are watches, and then there are statements. Timepieces are so exquisite, they don't just tell time, they own it. Some of these masterpieces cost more than a private jet, and yet people wear them as if it's nothing but another Tuesday. These aren't watches, they're wearable legacies, crafted for the few who live beyond ordinary. So let's count down the top 10 most expensive luxury watch brands in the world. And trust me, number 1 will make your jaw drop. Number 10, Jaeger-LeCoultre, the timeless genius, $4,300 plus. Before Rolex became a household name, there was Jaeger-LeCoultre, the quiet genius from the Swiss valleys, founded in 1833. Antoine Lecoultre didn't just make watches, he engineered poetry in motion. By 1903, his workshop had built one of the smallest movements ever created. Imagine an entire engine of precision, smaller than a coin. Their crown jewel, the Reverso, was originally designed for British polo players in 1931. A flip of the case protected the glass mid-match, equal parts elegance and engineering. Fast forward to today, and Jaeger-LeCoultre continues to push the limits. Their Atmos Transparent 2 literally runs on air pressure, a clock powered by the planet itself. From Charlie Chaplin's 1936 gift to Elton John's farewell tour in 2023, this brand's clientele reads like a time capsule of fame. In 2024, their Mechanica Caliber 19 sold for $1.5 million, a reminder that craftsmanship still conquers hype. With 1,200 artisans creating 40,000 watches a year, Jaeger-LeCoultre isn't just a brand, it's a horological empire. Collectors call it the trillionaire's portal to the past. If you owned one, would you wear it or keep it in a vault guarded by lasers? Number 9, Jacob & Company, the rebel of luxury, $5,000 plus. Forget tradition. Jacob & Company was built to break rules. Born in 1986 from the mind of Jacob Arabo, this brand flipped the watch world upside down. While others whispered luxury, Jacob shouted it with diamonds, galaxies, and literal engines inside watches. The Astronomia, a $1.2 million cosmic marvel, spins miniature planets around your wrist. The Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon recreates a working engine block under sapphire glass. And then there's the Billionaire Watch, an $18 million diamond fortress famously worn by Conor McGregor and 50 Cent. In 2024, Dubai collectors battled for the Billionaire 3, selling privately for $22 million. Jacob & Company produces only around 5,000 pieces per year, each one handcrafted by a team of 200 artisans. That's not exclusivity. That's scarcity turned into legend. They call it the Trillionaire's Wrist Rebellion. It's not a watch, it's a thunderclap of confidence. Would you dare wear something this loud in public, or is it better kept as your secret weapon? Number 8, Blancpain, the Deep Sea Monarch, $13,000 plus. Before luxury went mainstream, there was Blancpain, the oldest surviving watchmaker, founded in 1735. Blancpain doesn't follow time, it commands it. In 1953, it birthed the legendary 50 Fathoms, the first professional diver's watch, nicknamed the Abyss King. These aren't showpieces, they're built for legends. Filmmaker James Cameron wore Blancpain while exploring the Mariana Trench. Even at 36,000 feet under, the watch kept perfect time. That's not design, that's dominance. Its crown masterpiece, the Grande Complication 1735, took 10 years to complete and cost $2 million. Every dial, gear, and hand is crafted by fewer than 500 artisans. In 2024, a Blancpain Carousel fetched $1.8 million at Geneva auctions, securing its place among collectors' holy grails. With over 400 patents and a legacy of firsts, Blancpain is the trillionaire's deep-sea heirloom. Because when your watch works at the bottom of the ocean, you've officially conquered time itself. Number 7. Breguet, the Empire of Elegance, $15,000 plus. Luxury started here. 1775 Paris. Abraham Louis Breguet didn't just build watches, he built history. He invented the tourbillon, the shock absorber, and those hand-engraved guilloche dials that every luxury brand now imitates. Napoleon Bonaparte wore a Breguet repeater before battle. Marie Antoinette owned the most mythical timepiece ever, the Breguet number 160, worth nearly $30 million today. That's right, the Queen of France was flexing before Instagram existed. In modern times, Rihanna wore a diamond-studded Breguet at the 2024 Met Gala, turning old-world prestige into red carpet fire. Meanwhile, collectors bid millions for rare models like the Reine de Naples, which sold for $1.5 million in 2022. With 600 artisans crafting 35,000 pieces a year, Breguet balances royal elegance with modern opulence. Known as the trillionaire's imperial signature, owning one means your wrist doesn't just tell time, it tells history. Number 6. Audemars Piguet, the Steel Revolution, $20,700 plus. When Audemars Piguet entered the scene in 1875, it redefined what luxury could look like. In 1972, the Royal Oak shattered conventions by transforming steel, yes, steel, into a luxury material. That octagonal bezel and visible screws became a symbol of rebellion and refinement in one stroke. Then came the Royal Oak Offshore in 1993, an even bolder statement. And in 2024, the Flying Tourbillon concept, a futuristic beast priced at $200,000, proved AP still leads where others follow. From LeBron James wearing one courtside to collectors paying $1.7 million for a Royal Oak Perpetual, Audemars Piguet bridges old-world craftsmanship with street-level swagger. With 200-plus patents and 700 master craftsmen creating only 40,000 watches yearly, AP remains in a class of its own. They call it the trillionaire's slam dunk. Because when power meets precision, the result isn't a watch, it's an attitude. And that's just the warm-up. The next 5 brands make million-dollar watches look humble. From German perfection to futuristic masterpieces, these final names sit atop the throne of modern luxury. Number 5. F.P. Journe, the Trillionaire's Enigma, $26,000 plus. Now we enter a different realm, exclusivity redefined. While big brands chase fame, F.P. Journe quietly crafts perfection for those who already have everything. Founded in 1999 by François-Paul Journe, this independent atelier produces fewer than 800 watches a year, each one entirely handmade in Geneva. Every detail whispers excellence: blue titanium dials, gold movements, and complications so intricate they defy logic. The Chronometre Bleu starts at $26,000, but that's the entry ticket to an art form. The Tourbillon Souverain and the Astronomique Bleu, which sold for $19 million, are mechanical masterpieces that collectors guard like rare art. Celebrities like Benedict Cumberbatch wear F.P. Journe not to show off, but to signal taste. It's the watch for those who don't need to prove wealth. They just are wealthy. A Resonance model fetched $2 million at auction in 2021, yet the brand still refuses to mass produce. F.P. Journe is known as the Trillionaire's Enigma, because when you see one, you don't just check the time, you question reality. Number 4. Vacheron Constantin, the Throne of Eternity, $33,000 plus. Imagine a brand that has witnessed empires rise and fall since 1755 and still reigns. That's Vacheron Constantin, the oldest watchmaker operating without interruption. Its watches are not just luxury, they're the definition of timelessness. The 56 automatic begins at $33,000 and is refined and minimalist, but the Traditionnel Tourbillon from 2023, priced at $150,000, is where Vacheron flexes its crown. These watches don't scream for attention. They whisper sophistication to those who understand. Hollywood's elite love that energy. Ryan Reynolds, the man behind Deadpool, sported his Vacheron at Comic-Con 2024, blending superhero fame with Swiss legacy. Auction houses also adore this maison. The Patrimony Retrograde sold for $2 million in 2022, while their legendary reference 57260, with 57 complications, privately sold for an estimated $10 million. That's not a watch. It's a mechanical universe. With 25,000 watches crafted yearly by 600 artisans, Vacheron Constantin holds the title of the Trillionaire's Throne of Eternity. Because the true class doesn't age, it evolves. Number 3. A. Lange & Söhne, the German perfectionist, $77,300 plus. Not all luxury timepieces come from Switzerland. From the heart of Glashütte, Germany, A. Lange & Söhne rose in 1845 and became the embodiment of mechanical poetry with German precision. The Saxonia Thin, priced at $77,300, is the minimalist's dream. But for those chasing horological immortality, there's the grand complication: a watch with 2,876 individual components. It's the kind of creation that turns timekeeping into engineering art. In 2024, actor Chris Pine wore one on the red carpet, proof that elegance doesn't need flash, it needs confidence. Collectors know the name well. In 2021, a Sightwork Honeygold sold for $2.5 million, sealing its reputation as the smart man's luxury. Only 5,000 watches are produced annually, handcrafted by 500 artisans. With 250-plus patents and an unmatched design philosophy, A. Lange & Söhne remains the Trillionaire's German growl. It's quiet, powerful, and unapologetically precise, like a luxury car in watch form. Number 2. Patek Philippe, the royal bloodline of watches, $88,600 plus. Some watches make you rich in status, others make you immortal in legacy. Founded in 1839, Patek Philippe is the undisputed monarch of haute horology. Every model is born from heritage, precision, and generations of craftsmanship. The Aquanaut Automatic starts at $88,600, sleek, sporty, and instantly recognizable. The Nautilus Perpetual Calendar fetched over $2 million in 2022, proving collectors don't buy Patek for utility, they buy it for heritage. And then comes the masterpiece that broke every record, the Grandmaster Chime. Auctioned for $31 million in 2019, it remains the most expensive watch ever sold. Each tick is a billion-dollar whisper of prestige. Patek holds over 700 patents, from the 1845 winding crown to modern silicone escapements, showing innovation never sleeps here. Even Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, wore his Aquanaut during the 2024 promo tour, sparking Gen Z's interest in classic luxury. Patek Philippe is known as the Trillionaire's legacy throne, because when you own one, time doesn't belong to the world, it belongs to your bloodline. Number 1. Richard Mille, the future on your wrist, $60,000 plus. Finally, the new king of modern horology. Founded in 1999, Richard Mille tore down every rule of traditional luxury and rebuilt it for the ultra-elite who live life in the fast lane. The entry-level RM016 Extra Flat costs around $60,000, but the real magic starts with models like the RM11-03, priced at $200,000, and the crystal clear RM56-02 Sapphire, which fetched $2 million at auction. Each one feels more like a Formula One machine than a timepiece. This brand doesn't make accessories, it makes armor for champions. Usain Bolt wore his Richard Mille during the 2024 Olympics. Rafael Nadal smashed forehands wearing his RM on the clay of Roland Garros, and the watch didn't flinch. Built with graphene, titanium, and aerospace-grade materials, Richard Mille watches are shockproof, transparent, and futuristic beyond reason. Only 5,000 are made per year, each one handcrafted by just 300 artisans. It's not just a watch, it's an adrenaline capsule for the elite. They call it the Trillionaire's track star, because while others chase time, Richard Mille races it and wins. From 18th century craftsmanship to 21st century innovation, these 10 brands define the meaning of luxury beyond limits. They don't just measure seconds, they capture legacies, stories, and power that outlast lifetimes. So tell me this, if money were no object, which of these masterpieces would grace your wrist? Drop your answer in the comments below. And remember, Time waits for no one, except those who own it.